This created or saved job thing drives me out of my mind, because small businessmen are the ones on the front lines trying to save jobs. They're the ones every night. I know. I'm not going to say, like every politician, I just want to hang myself every time I hear politics. I got a letter from a girl the other day. Shut up. I don't need to get a letter. I know, because I've run a business before. People are struggling to save jobs, and when you're in a small business, you feel it when you have to let Sally go. You feel it when you have to let Bob go. How many small businessmen have looked in the eyes of their employees with tears and said, "I'm sorry. I've tried everything I can." Those are the people that are truly, truly struggling. And those are the people that nobody is even noticing anymore. Right? As I read the Constitution, as I read the words of the founders, really the only job of the United States government is to save us from bad guys, protect us from bad guys. And right now, it seems to me that our government looks at the American people as the bad guy. We're not the bad guy. Stop penalizing us. Americans also don't need to be taught how to give. We don't need to be taught how to take care of each other or how to be charitable. We're charitable automatically. Why? We're Americans. In 2008, the American people gave $307 billion in charity. It was the second year in a row. This is the last statistic that we have. The 2008, second year in a row that it was over $300 billion. Per capita, that's 10 times the giving power of the people of France. 10 times the amount. Don't tell me we need to be more like Europe. Europe should be looking over here. How do we do it? In America, you can choose to be greedy. I was greedy for much of my life. Let me tell you something. Money is like sand. The harder you try to hold on to it, the faster it will slip through your hands. Better yet, it's like water. It's like the ocean. It's like the ocean. Back that truck up and get as much success as you want, and don't protect it. If somebody stops you on the exit from the beach and says, "Can I get some of that water?" You bet. Take as much of that as you want. I'll just back another truck up. There's enough for all of us. This is America. There is no cap on success. There seems to be some sort of cap on willingness to search for success. That has to change in America. We have a different system here. We choose our own destiny. We choose. All men are created equal. All men will not end up equal, but all men are created equal. And in our daily choices, that determines our outcome. In Cuba, in Venezuela, in other beloved Marxist nations that do so well, and yet I see no evidence of it, that choice is taken away from people. To restore America, we need less Marx and more Madison. We need an understanding that life is not fair. It is not fair. The bad guy sometimes wins. Sometimes O.J. Simpson gets away with it. Sometimes the big banks fail. Sometimes the good banks fail. Not everybody gets a trophy. What is the point of competing for a trophy if everyone gets a trophy? Please stop teaching my children that everyone will get a trophy just for participating. What is this, the Nobel Prize? Oh, that was even beneath me. That was... Not everybody gets a trophy. We should start correcting our children's work in red ink again. I mean, I'm tired of what do we spin the color wheel now? You corrected my child's work in red ink. Yes, I did. Well, that's a little traumatic. You know what's even more traumatic? If little Johnny keeps getting these answers wrong when he goes out into the big bad world and he's eaten. That's worse. There is some sort of element of competition to life. Oh, that's not natural. Really? Go watch the lions eat the weakest. And that's what America is missing right now. The ability and willingness to compete, to even admit that there's a competition. We say now, oh, well, the whole world is going to get together and we're going to go around a campfire and sing songs. No, we're not. The rest of the world is about to kick our butt. Why? Because we're not doing the things that make us competitive. Now, how do we make ourselves competitive? You know what? I have to tell you something. I have, for what, 4 years now, been ringing the bell. Economic holocaust is coming. Economic day of reckoning is coming. And for a long time, nobody would listen. Oh, he's crazy crackpot just trying to stir people up. No, I'm trying to get you to save your money. I'm trying to get you out of the room from the big party where everybody's drunk. They're going to be vomiting in Morning in America soon. Please. Now, we're past it all. Don't worry, we're past it. We're not. The worst is still ahead of us. But no one has the spine in Washington to tell you that. Because they don't think you can handle it as an American. Let me tell you something. We're on to you, Washington. We know. We know. We know exactly what's coming our way. We know you didn't give us our rights. Not a single time have we gotten a right from Congress or the president. We get them from God. And when he gives us those rights, he puts a warning bell inside of us. When somebody tries to take them, a warning bell goes off. And that's what America is feeling right now.